Pull-ups, undeniably the king of all upper body exercises. There is no better way to determine one's relative upper body strength, plus you don't need any special or expensive equipment to get them done. All you need is something you can hang from safely, and you're set. I dare you to show me a person that can do 15 solid pull-ups and is not in great shape. I'm not talking about those swinging, chin barely getting over the bar, and feet kicking type of pull-ups. I mean smooth, focused, chest to the bar, and elbows tucked in pull-ups. Pull-ups that make you feel as if every single pull-related muscle fiber of your back is recruited and contracting at maximum tension. These are the type of pull-ups that we'll be learning how to do today. To take our pull-ups to the next level and get those nice, slow, focused chest-to-bar reps, we'll be using simple, technical adjustments and easy mind-to-muscle cues that will maximize muscle tension and hypertrophy and activate the whole back and arms, overall making the exercise as challenging as possible. If it's been a while since you got sore from your pull-ups, I promise you that you'll be feeling it tomorrow. All you have to do is practice the following 3 steps. The main targeted muscle of this exercise is the latissimus dorsi, aka our lats. This muscle is the one that will give us the greatest leverage, especially during the beginning of a pull-up. And this is also why it's the muscle that we want to learn to focus on first. A lot of people find it difficult to activate this muscle, which is why our first step includes an exercise that will help us get acquainted with our lats first, before hanging off the bar. Learning to activate your lats from a relaxed state, or as I like to say, switching them on cue, will help you build a foundational mind-to-muscle connection and maximize their activation while performing the exercise afterwards. So let's get started. From a standing position, find something just below shoulder height that you can apply pressure on by placing your hand on it while maintaining your elbow straight. You can use a tall table or a wall, but for this video, I'll be using my faithful gymnastic rings so you can have a better view of what I'm doing. Because your lats are the prime mover of this motion, meaning extension of the arm at the shoulder, you should instantly feel them contract. Just to make sure, use your other hand to palpate the muscle. If you don't know where your lats are, look for them at about nipple height and more on the posterior side below your armpit and just above your upper ribs. You should be able to recognize this muscle easily since it's the more meaty part of this area. After you practice each side separately, practice both sides simultaneously. When this becomes easy, practice switching on your lats from a relaxed position with your arms hanging at the side of your waist. Our next exercise will teach you how to properly initiate a pull-up. To practice what I call the straight elbow pull-up, all you have to do is hang from the bar and switch from a passive hang to an active hang. From a passive hang, meaning a relaxed hanging position, pull your shoulders back and down while switching on your lats at the same time. This will activate your whole upper back since, other than your lats, muscles such as your trapezius and your rhomboids are responsible for keeping your shoulders at the described position, also known in more scientific terms as scapular retraction and depression. When you get this right, you'll notice your chest point a bit upwards and your head rising an inch or 2 between your shoulders. Next, relax your shoulders, switch off your lats, and return into a passive hang. That's 1 straight elbow pull-up. Practice these in sets of 8 to 10 slow, focused reps with 30 to 60 seconds of rest in between until you feel you've mastered them. In total, go for 5 to 6 sets per day. After you master this exercise, the next time you do pull-ups, before initiating your first rep, first get into an active hang by switching on your lats and pulling your shoulders back and down. This active hang position is the position you want to maintain as you initiate and as you complete each repetition. Return to a passive hang only once you complete your set. By the way, if you haven't seen the rest of this series, why people stop gaining muscle with calisthenics, I'll include a link after our third and last step, so make sure that you watch this video till the end. Once you master the previous 2 steps, you're ready to start pulling your body to the bar. Now, bringing your chest to the bar is not an easy feat, but here are 3 tips that will get you there in a matter of days or weeks, depending on your training level. Although there are a couple of different leg positions you can use for pull-ups, I recommend keeping the knees bent and your shins crossed for the following 2 main reasons. Number 1, using this position helps you be more stable due to the more narrow center of gravity, which allows you to focus more on the back and it prevents kipping. Number 2, it allows you to arch your back just a bit so you can lean more backwards and point the chest more upwards, making it easier to touch it on the bar at the top position. Using an overhand grip will also give you a bit more leverage to again lean more backwards, especially at the top position, again making it easier to bring your chest to the bar. I used to avoid this grip in the past for people who had wrist sensitivities, but it turns out that for some issues it provides an even more friendlier grip, so give it a try and see how it feels. Our body has a tendency to instinctively choose the path of least resistance, even if that's at the cost of using bad form. This is why most people extend the chin to the bar as they approach the top position, which promotes forward head posture, and coupled with rounding of the shoulders and flaring of the elbows, it can limit range of motion during each repetition. Although this makes the exercise as easy as possible, it promotes bad posture, not only during the exercise but also during the rest of your day, and it can cause musculoskeletal problems in the long run. Instead, the external cue you want to focus on is bringing the chest to the bar, as explained in the previous 2 tips. Learn to switch on your lats on cue to the point that you can do this from a relaxed position, initiate each pull-up from an active hang, use a cross-legged position, a more overhand grip, and extend your chest to the bar while keeping your chin in and your head back aligned with the rest of your cervical spine and body. Finally, if you master all the previous steps and you want a little bonus tip, if you want to put that cherry on top, as I like to say, another thing that you can do is once you get at the top position of your pull-up, so once you bring that chest on the bar, pause for a brief moment, so that can be half a second to 1 second, and press your arms against your body. So pull your elbows in, press them against your lats and your ribs. Give them a good squeeze, stay there for half a second to 1 second, and slowly go down again. Now, it will take some time to master all these steps, but I think that the most difficult thing that a lot of people will struggle with as well will be the decrease in repetitions. That will be a little bit of a hit for your ego. If you've been able to do 15 pull-ups and suddenly you can only do 8 because of these techniques, don't worry. That's actually a good sign. That means that you're actually practicing these steps properly. So just leave your ego aside, have fun while practicing these techniques. Don't worry, your reps will get back up again, but this time you'll experience a lot greater results. So that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. Give this video a like. It helps me keep on doing what I'm doing. And also make sure that you don't miss the rest of this series. Make sure you watch the previous videos as well of why people stop gaining muscle with calisthenics. And until next time, keep on training.